Have you ever sat down with a cup of tea and thought about how, despite the years, you still have so much to live for? I know I have. It's funny how, as we get older, we sometimes find ourselves wondering if there's a secret recipe to living past 80. A secret that lets us not just add years to our life, but life to our years. Today I want to share with you some of those secrets. 5 simple habits that can help you enjoy a longer, healthier life. It all starts with taking small, manageable steps that fit into our daily routines without making life feel like a chore. Let's imagine for a moment the kind of life we all dream of. Picture waking up in the morning feeling refreshed, with a clear mind and a body that's ready to take on the day. You might decide to start the day with a gentle walk in the neighborhood or perhaps a few stretches by the window as you watch the sunrise. Now, this isn't about becoming an Olympic athlete overnight. It's about moving in ways that feel natural to you, even if it's just a few extra steps compared to yesterday. Regular movement is one of those habits that can make a world of difference. It helps keep your muscles strong, improves your balance, and boosts your mood. And the beauty of it is that it can be as simple as a daily walk, a bit of gardening, or even a slow dance in your living room to your favorite old tune. When you make movement a part of your day, you're not just strengthening your body, you're also nurturing your spirit. Now, while physical activity is key, another secret to living past 80 lies in what we put into our bodies. I'm not talking about fad diets or strict meal plans that remind you of a time when life was all about regimented routines. Instead, think of it as treating your body like a cherished garden that needs the right nutrients to flourish. A balanced diet doesn't mean cutting out everything you enjoy. It's more about adding in more whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, while keeping processed foods and excessive sugars at bay. I remember my friend Mary, who always joked that her secret to feeling young was eating the rainbow, and she wasn't far off. By choosing colorful fruits and vegetables, she not only delighted her taste buds, but also provided her body with essential vitamins and antioxidants that help fight the wear and tear of everyday life. It's these small, thoughtful choices that can gradually add years to your life without making you feel like you're giving up on the joys of eating. Another habit that often gets overlooked is the importance of keeping your mind active. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I've spent a lifetime learning, so why would I need to keep studying? But here's the thing, our brains are like muscles, and just like any other part of our body, they need regular exercise to stay in top shape. Engaging in activities that challenge your mind, whether it's reading, doing puzzles, or even learning a new hobby, can keep your cognitive functions sharp. I've seen how a little bit of mental stimulation can light up a conversation, spark new interests, and even bring back memories that we thought were long faded. It might be as simple as picking up a book that piques your curiosity or joining a community group that shares your interests. The goal is to keep your mind engaged and curious, never letting it settle into a rut. After all, life is too interesting to stop exploring, no matter our age. I like to think of these habits as pieces of a larger puzzle, each one playing its part in creating a picture of a life that's not only long, but filled with quality, laughter, and meaning. It's about embracing each day with the understanding that small adjustments can have a profound impact on our well-being. Imagine if you could look back on your years and feel that every day was lived to its fullest potential. That's what these habits are all about, transforming our daily routines into rituals that promote health and happiness. As we move through our day, we often get caught up in the little stresses and challenges that come our way, sometimes feeling that our best days are behind us. But consider this. Each day holds the promise of a new beginning, a chance to make choices that can lead to a brighter, healthier future. Whether it's choosing to take a leisurely stroll in the park, savoring a nutritious meal, or challenging your mind with a new puzzle, every action you take is a step toward not just living longer, but living better. I remember a time not too long ago when I met a gentleman at a community center who shared his secret to feeling vibrant well into his 70s. He told me that he never allowed himself to sit still for too long. Even on days when he felt tired, he made it a point to do something. Be it watering his garden, chatting with a friend, or simply pacing around his living room. His enthusiasm was contagious, and it served as a gentle reminder that movement, no matter how light, is essential. His story, along with countless others I've heard over the years, reinforces the idea that it's never too late to start caring for your body and your mind in ways that nurture both. And then there's the joy of sharing these experiences with others. It's wonderful how a simple conversation over a cup of coffee can spark an idea or a memory that reminds you of all the little pleasures in life. Whether it's reminiscing about days gone by or dreaming about new adventures, these moments of connection are what make life truly rich. As you start incorporating these habits into your daily routine, you might find that you're not only feeling healthier, but also more connected to those around you. It's a beautiful cycle. Taking care of yourself leads to a happier outlook, which in turn makes every interaction a little more meaningful. So as you settle in and reflect on the simple steps you can take today, moving a bit more, savoring a healthier diet, and keeping your mind active, remember that the goal isn't perfection, it's about progress, and every small change is a victory. Life is an ongoing journey, and these habits are here to remind you that every day holds the potential for renewal and growth. It's a gentle nudge to treat yourself with kindness, to embrace the changes that come with time, and to look forward to many more years filled with purpose and joy. Take a moment now to think about the little adjustments you can make. Perhaps it's as simple as stretching a little longer in the morning or adding an extra serving of vegetables to your lunch. These aren't monumental changes, but over time, they add up in ways that can truly transform your life. And while it might seem challenging at first, each step is a celebration of your commitment to living life fully, no matter your age. Keep these thoughts with you as you continue on your day, and know that every moment is a chance to make a positive change. There's so much more to explore and discover on this journey, and I'm excited to share more of these secrets with you as we go along. You know, sometimes it's the quiet moments of our day that hold the biggest secret to a longer life. One of those secrets is a good night's sleep, a habit that, believe it or not, can be as refreshing as a cool breeze on a summer afternoon. As we get older, it might seem that sleep becomes more elusive, like a mischievous friend who pops in and out when you least expect it. Yet making sleep a priority is one of the simplest and most effective habits we can adopt to keep our bodies and minds in tip-top shape. Imagine ending your day with a calm, soothing ritual that gently signals to your body it's time to wind down. For some, that might mean dimming the lights, playing soft music, or even reading a book that brings back fond memories. The idea is to create an environment where your mind and body know it's time to relax. A consistent bedtime routine doesn't just help you fall asleep faster. It can also improve the quality of your sleep. And when you sleep well, every cell in your body gets a chance to repair and rejuvenate. Over time, this can lead to better energy levels, improved mood, and even sharper memory. I've seen firsthand how a small change, like setting aside 30 minutes each night for a wind-down routine, can transform your sleep. You might try a little relaxation exercise or simply sip a warm, caffeine-free drink as you reflect on the day. It's a gentle reminder that while our schedules might be busy, our bodies know when it's time to rest. And that rest is essential if we want to wake up feeling ready to embrace another day. But sleep isn't the only quiet hero in this journey to living past 80. Alongside good sleep, managing stress plays a crucial role in our overall well-being. Now, I'm not talking about the occasional worry that comes with everyday life. I mean the kind of chronic stress that, if left unchecked, can quietly wear you down over time. Stress can sneak up on you like an unwelcome guest at a family dinner. And before you know it, it's taken its toll on your heart, your immune system, and even your brain. So how do we keep stress from stealing those precious years? One effective way is by finding moments throughout the day to simply pause and breathe. Deep breathing exercises might sound a bit too simple, but they can be remarkably powerful. Imagine taking a slow, deliberate breath, holding it for a moment and then releasing it. Each breath a reminder that you're here, you're alive, and you're in control. It might be as simple as spending a few minutes in the garden or sitting in your favorite chair with a warm cup of tea, letting your thoughts drift away like leaves on a gentle stream. Another strategy is to inject a little humor into your day. Laughter really is one of the best medicines. I recall a story about a delightful couple who met at a community center. Their secret to managing stress was to laugh at life's little quirks. Whether it was misplacing their glasses or forgetting a word in a conversation, they turned every mishap into a shared joke. That kind of lighthearted approach not only eases tension, but also strengthens the bonds with those around you. And isn't that what life is all about? Finding joy in the little moments and sharing it with others? Speaking of sharing, there's another habit that's just as vital: cultivating meaningful connections with people around you. As we grow older, it can be easy to let our social circles shrink. Friends might move away, family commitments change, or sometimes we simply feel that it's too late to make new friends. But the truth is, every connection we nurture can add vibrancy to our lives and even extend our years. Think of a warm conversation with a friend, a neighbor's friendly wave, or even an unexpected chat with someone new at the local market. These moments of connection remind us that we're part of a larger community, that our experiences matter, and that our lives are interwoven with the lives of others. Building and maintaining these relationships doesn't have to be complicated. It might be as simple as setting aside time each week for a phone call or a short visit with someone you care about. Perhaps you join a club or a class where you can learn something new while enjoying the company of like-minded individuals. And if stepping out feels like too much of a challenge some days, technology offers gentle ways to bridge that gap. A video call with a grandchild, a group chat with old friends, or even sharing stories on social media can help keep you connected without leaving the comfort of home. What I've learned over the years is that these habits, good sleep, stress management, and staying connected, don't just add days to our lives, they add life to our days. When you sleep well, manage stress effectively, and surround yourself with caring people, you're giving your body and soul the nourishment they need to thrive. Every smile shared, every deep breath taken in a moment of calm, every evening spent unwinding properly contributes to a tapestry of well-being that can carry you well past the age of 80. There's something profoundly empowering about knowing that these simple, everyday habits can have such a lasting impact on your health. It's not about overhauling your life overnight. It's about making mindful choices that honor the body you've spent a lifetime nurturing. Whether it's the pleasure of a restorative sleep, the relief of a stress-free moment, or the warmth of a heartfelt conversation, these habits are the little miracles that keep us going, remind us of our worth, and make each day a bit brighter. Think about it this way. Every small positive change you make is like adding a drop of water to a garden that's already flourishing. Over time, those drops accumulate, nurturing a vibrant, resilient life. And isn't that something we all aspire to? A life where every day is filled with moments of joy, peace, and connection? As you consider how to weave these habits into your daily routine, remember that it's okay to start small. Maybe tonight, you'll set aside just a few minutes to relax before bed, or tomorrow take a quiet walk and let your mind wander freely. Every step counts, and every effort is a celebration of the life you're continuing to build, a life that promises many more wonderful years ahead. Take a deep breath now and let that thought sink in. You have the power to create a future that's not just about adding years to your life, but about enriching the quality of those years. There's so much beauty in the simple acts of self-care, and these habits are your secret allies in the quest for a longer, healthier, and happier life. So as you move forward with these insights, embrace the calm, the laughter, and the joy of connection. Let each day be a gentle reminder that your journey is filled with opportunities to care for yourself and those around you, and that these small, simple habits are the stepping stones to a life well lived. As you continue on this journey toward a longer, healthier life, there's one more gentle habit I'd like to share with you. One that might seem small at first, but can truly transform the way you experience each day. Imagine for a moment the warmth of a sunrise filling your room, the kind of light that not only brightens your space, but also fills you with hope and gratitude for the day ahead. This isn't about waking up to grand gestures or monumental changes. It's about embracing the simple act of cultivating a positive mindset. It might sound a bit abstract compared to taking a brisk walk or choosing a colorful plate of vegetables, but trust me, the power of a grateful heart and a positive outlook can be as nourishing as any meal you enjoy. You see, our minds have an incredible capacity to shape our experience of life. When we choose to see the good in each day, no matter how small it may seem, we're essentially training ourselves to notice the beauty that surrounds us. It might be the smile of a neighbor, the gentle chirping of birds outside your window, or even the quiet satisfaction of having taken a moment to care for yourself. This isn't about ignoring the challenges that life sometimes throws our way. It's about acknowledging them and then gently guiding our focus toward the blessings that are equally present. Over time, this habit of gratitude can ease the weight of stress and invite more joy into your everyday life. I often think of it as tending to an inner garden. Just like any garden, your mind needs regular care, watering, sunlight, and a little bit of nurturing to flourish. Some days it might be as simple as jotting down a few things you're thankful for in a small notebook, or sharing a kind word with someone who could use a lift. Other days it might involve pausing during a hectic moment to take a deep, calming breath and remind yourself that you deserve kindness, especially from yourself. It's a practice that doesn't demand perfection. It simply asks for a little consistency and an open heart. This mindset of gratitude and positivity can also ripple outward, affecting your interactions with others. When you carry an air of thankfulness, it tends to soften your relationships and create an inviting atmosphere where friends and family feel even more cherished. It's like adding a special ingredient to your life, a secret spice that makes every conversation a bit sweeter and every shared smile a reminder that connection is one of life's most enduring gifts. Whether you're reconnecting with an old friend over a warm cup of coffee or simply enjoying a quiet moment with a loved one, these instances become the threads that weave the fabric of a life that's not only long, but deeply fulfilling. Now imagine combining all these habits, the gentle movement that keeps your body agile, the mindful choices in your diet that nourish your cells, the little mental challenges that keep your mind sharp, the restful sleep and stress relief that rejuvenate you each night, and the genuine connections with those who care about you, with this final habit of nurturing a positive spirit. Together, they form a powerful framework that not only helps you live past 80, but makes every day a celebration of life itself. It's a reminder that longevity isn't just about the number of years on your calendar, but the quality of those years. And every single habit, no matter how small, contributes to that quality. I know that sometimes it can feel like the weight of the world rests on our shoulders, especially when faced with the inevitable challenges that come with aging. But it's in these very moments that the simple act of focusing on gratitude can be your sanctuary. It's in the smile you share with a stranger, the time you take to savor your favorite meal, or the quiet satisfaction after a leisurely walk in the park. These are the moments that add up, the tiny sparks that, when gathered, light up a path toward not only a longer life, but one filled with warmth, joy, and resilience. There's a kind of magic in the routine of our days when we decide to weave these habits into the very fabric of our existence. Picture yourself at the end of a long day, sitting in your favorite chair with a sense of accomplishment. Not because you've done something extraordinary, but because you've honored the simple truth that each moment is worth cherishing. In that space of quiet reflection, you begin to see that living well is not a destination, but a series of small, intentional choices. And each choice, from taking a few extra steps outside to savoring the taste of a home-cooked meal, is a testament to your commitment to living a life that's vibrant and full of purpose. It's often said that wisdom comes with age, and along with that wisdom comes the understanding that life is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. The habits we cultivate today don't just add days to our lives, they add life to our days. And isn't that what we all hope for? A life where every day, no matter how ordinary it might seem at times, is imbued with meaning, connection, and a deep sense of gratitude. As you reflect on these thoughts, I encourage you to take a moment for yourself, to acknowledge the progress you've made and the beauty that each day holds. It might be a challenge at times, but remember that every effort, every positive thought, and every small step is a victory over the weariness of doubt and the tendency to overlook the simple joys of life. So as you carry on with your day, let the lightness of a grateful heart guide you. Embrace the gentle rhythms of life and know that by nurturing these simple habits, you're crafting a future that's rich with possibility. Your journey is uniquely your own, and every moment is an opportunity to celebrate the gift of life. Thank you for spending these moments with me, sharing in the hope and joy of living well. I invite you to carry this message forward, to share your own experiences and small victories with those around you. In a world that often moves too fast, taking time to appreciate the little things can be the secret to a life that's not only long in years, but also deep in satisfaction and love. Here's to you, to all the moments that make life a grand adventure, and to many more years filled with laughter, warmth, and endless gratitude.